We were in the same movie, but we didn't have any.
Oh, you didn't have scenes together. That's so weird to me when I find that out because I'm not an actor. It's so weird that y'all never meet sometimes, and you're in a movie together. Yeah,
that happens.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know why. It weirds me out. So you're from Kentucky. So did you always want to act? Are you like a small town kid? That's.
You know, thankfully I wasn't a theater kid.
Yeah.
Because I had a normal life growing up. But I wanted to be an actor when I was around like 16. I started becoming aware of films and performances. So that was around 16, and then around 19, I bumped into an actor who's from Kentucky, Michael Shannon.
Yeah.
And I was working in a department store, and I went up to him and, how do you become an actor? And he said, get into theater. Duh. And so I did, but I wasn't working as an actor then. I was just building sets and, you know, kind of running the show behind the scenes.
See, I heard that, and I actually love that, because then I think that you have a level of appreciation that not everyone will have. Like, it's like whenever I go on tour, it's like people that know how hard the crew is working, like they're the first ones doing everything, the last one. I mean, it's such a hard, so it's nice to have that level of appreciation because you know. That's a kind of a beautiful thing.
Yeah, the appreciation of like what goes into a production and
the art departments, how they put it together, that really inspire your characters. Yeah.
It's really.
When did you know you really wanted to act? Were you young? Were you pretty young?
No, I still don't.
It's a good idea.
This is just a really successful hobby.
Like, what am I doing here?
I also knit. That's a bit. How young were you when you did something?
My mom, she's the real diva, the actress. But she took us to the cinemas all the time, you know, even as a kid, looking up there at the screen, I never thought, that's what I want to do, that's what where I want to be. Because I was very involved in the world of dance and ballet, and, you know, I wanted to have my own
Which is acting with your body.
That's true.
Yeah.
In a sense, it is. And then I was given an opportunity to go to Hong Kong to make a commercial, and was given an opportunity to sign a film contract. And you know, when you're 23, 24, it's like, oh, why not? Yeah, I did it.
Absolutely, that will pay my water bill.
Exactly.
I have sung at a lot of events. So now you play Johnny Cash.
Woo.
So this is a complete unknown. That's a hard role, because he had such a distinct voice, not just singing, but speaking. Like, what kind of hell was that, trying to step into?
Well, slightly intimidating, knowing that, you know, the director, James Mangold, had made a film, Walk the Line, and of course, the great performance from Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
But getting through that and seeing that the importance that Johnny Cash had in Bob Dylan's life and their sort of mentor friendship.
Which I didn't know, by the way. I didn't know. That was cool to find out.
And it was, actually, Jim didn't know that when he made Walk the Line. It was only researching with Bob Dylan that they found that they were pen pals, and Bob had kept the letters.
Wow.
Johnny was not the one to keep letters.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just hours of voice work and hollowing out yourself is maybe the only...
Because it's such a big sound. Like, it took a lot of vocal work.
I didn't recognize you, sorry. You know,
I think that's amazing when you don't.
That?
Yeah. And they literally morph. That's my fate. Well, it's acting, amazing. But it's acting done well. Yeah. So you are also in the upcoming season of The Morning Show. That's fun. Yeah. Do you like playing? Are you playing kind of with Jennifer Aniston's character a lot, right?
Yeah, I work predominantly with Jennifer, who's just like the perfect dose of funny and professional.
I met her once. She was real sweet.
She's amazing.
Yeah, real sweet.
She's so fun to work with, and she's just a great comedian, a great actor.
Yeah.
I play a guy named Brody Hartman, who is, you know, he has a podcast, maybe 100 million subscribers, a lot of influence, but has zero editorial oversight. So he's kind of like a runaway train in comparison to...
Free. To
Jen. So...
That's cool.
A little bit of conflict.
Yeah, I love conflict.
Yes.
Creates tension, and I love tension. Okay, we need another commercial break. You can see Boyd in A Complete Unknown in theaters now.